What's up, guys? We're live. Just waiting to see if anybody jumps in here on the stream. Sorry about the weird sunlight glare. In a parking lot right now here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a huge day. You guys know what day it is. It's Tuesday. It's election day. It's crazy. I can't believe it's already here. It seemed like it was taking forever to get here, and then it seemed like it was so far off in the future. But here we are, Election Day 2020. It's a huge, huge, huge day. What are you guys doing right now? You guys voted? You guys gonna vote? Are you gonna? You already done your vote by mail-in, or did you vote in person already today? Let me know what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. What's up? Life of JT in the house. What's up, dude? How's it going, man? Just out here doing Las Vegas, you know. It's election day. I figured let's go live. Let's see what's happening. Let's go over here to one of the polling places. I'm at this polling place over here on the west side of town, and it's pretty slow, but it's like 2:20 in the afternoon right now. So I think a lot of people vote early. They vote by mail. So and if you were voting in person today, you probably thought, shit, I better get out there early. I better vote early, right? Because I don't want to stand in line for like 8 hours. Some states are going to be crazy because I hear people waiting in line for like hours and hours and hours, and I'm just like, man, that's serious dedication. That's commitment. That's good. That's cool. You know, if you want to vote, go out and vote. Everybody says this is like the hugest election, right? Because we got two guys that are like total opposites. So is the country going to really go in like two totally different directions? If this guy gets voted, if Biden gets elected as president, the country goes completely in this direction. If Trump gets reelected, the country goes completely in this direction for the next 4 years or whoever knows how long, right? I mean, they're like polar opposites of each other. So either way, it's it could be a big game changer for the whole country, right? I mean, hopefully it's not the end of the world or the end of the economy, no matter who wins. Hopefully everything stays pretty much smooth, you know, and things can go in a good direction. Man, but like, this is what's crazy about this year. Since they're complete opposite guys, everybody who is for one side or the other, half the country's going to lose, right? Half the country is going to feel like losers tonight. Hundreds of millions of people are going to feel like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. What does that mean? Like, what are people going to do? That's what I'm worried about. Like, is it going to get crazy tonight and in the next few days, in the next few weeks? Is this going to be like crazy riots? Like in New York City and over here in Las Vegas downtown, like they're boarding up businesses. They're afraid of what might happen. They're hopeful that it's not going to get crazy like that, and that people are going to, have cool heads. But people are super emotional and super, committed and dedicated, and all that's good. But no matter which side you're on, the process is playing out, right? The process is playing out. If you have faith in the process, and hopefully there's no corruption and the votes go clean, whoever wins, we the rest of us, if our guy wins or if our guy loses, you know what? We have to live with it. We have to deal with it. We can't get out there. I'm just looking at the comments here. We have to deal with it. We can't go out and riot and going out and protesting and demonstrating and all that stuff on the streets. I'm cool with that. That's perfectly good. Go out with your flags, go out with your banners, stand with your people. If you lose, if you win, don't go out there and gloat and celebrate, because just be respectful, just know how, it's America. We're supposed to be the United States of America, right? It's supposed to be one country, but it seriously does feel the last few years like we're in the middle of like a North Korea, South Korea type situation. Obviously not that extreme, but it feels like everything is one or the other. It's polarized, like they say. It's red or blue. But look, if your side loses, this is your country, unless you decide to get out of your country. Is it so bad that the thought is crossing your mind of leaving the country if your candidate doesn't win, right? If Trump wins, are you like, I'm out of this country, I'm out of here, forget it, this is no good for me? If Biden wins, are you the same way? Are you just so pissed off that the country is not the country you thought it was, that you're going to leave the country? So I don't know. um I've thought about myself personally, it would be a cool experience to live abroad. And not necessarily based on the results of one election, but I've thought before about leaving the country. What about you guys? Have you ever thought about moving somewhere else? Are you thinking about moving somewhere else based on the outcome of this election? It's just crazy. There's hundreds of millions of people. This is a historic day today. No matter what you think, no matter if you're red or blue or independent, no matter what your political affiliation is, you can't deny that this is just a ridiculously huge day in the history of like the country and of the world. I mean, there's other countries. They're watching. They're tuning in. They might be not as on edge as we are. Over here, we're just seriously stressed out. Everybody's just like, it's going to be the end of the world if this guy wins. If that guy wins, the other side thinks it's going to be the end of the world. So, man, I hope it's not destruction and mayhem tonight. I don't know. I watched some YouTube prepper channels as well, and they're like, the shit's going to hit the fan in 48 hours. It's get ready to hunker down. I don't think so. I hope not. I think it's going to be some unrest in the next few days, right? I think it's going to be, it doesn't matter who wins. There's hundreds of millions of people on both sides. So it doesn't matter who wins tonight. We might not know tonight. I have a feeling we're going to know tonight, like at about, let's make our predictions. What time do you guys think the major news networks are going to make their projection that this person or that person is the president? What do you guys think? I think tonight. I don't think all the votes are going to be counted tonight. No way. No way. But if a few states go all in one direction or the other, it's like 90% that one candidate or the other is going to win. Okay. So it's like 90%. So if the states start flip-flopping one way or the other, splitting between Biden and Trump, then it might take a few days or even a week or so, whatever, before we find out who won. But if everything goes one guy's way or the other way, or if there's a major flip-flop, like if Texas doesn't go Republican, right, that's massive. I mean, Texas will probably go Republican, but if it doesn't, it's massive. If like Florida, North Carolina, and a couple other early states that report go one way or the other, it strongly leads in that candidate's direction, in that candidate's favor. So you might have a very solid field tonight. I don't know if they'll project. I predict they will by, like, I'm saying between 2 and 3 a.m. I'm saying between 2 and 3 a.m. they probably are going to say who they think is the president, most likely. But we might not know for sure for several days or even a week or two. But if it's really tight, we might not know for a couple weeks. That's crazy, and that's not good. Hopefully we know within like 3 days, man. Hopefully we know, because the longer it goes where it's in limbo, the more doubt there is, the more chaos. This is like, I don't know. What do you guys think? So let me know in the chat. Let me know in the if you're watching this after it's live, that's cool too. Let me know. Go ahead and put some comments down there. What you think is what your prediction is. What you think the future is going to hold. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff. This changes everything. This is like, right, the economy, social, economic issues. It's like it's totally opposite on both sides. So, what's different though this year? Like in 2016, right? We had like a few candidates. We had like Hillary Clinton. We had Trump. We had these other middle of the road, independent, whatever you call it, green candidates. We had the other dude. We had like Jill Stein. So they were sucking up some of the in between vote, where people are like, I don't like him, I don't like her, I don't like Trump, I don't like Clinton, and they were voting for those middle candidates as like a protest vote. But this year we don't really have that. Not that I've heard of anyway. I'm sure there's other people on the ballots for each state that you can write in or that you can select for president that aren't one of the main candidates, but it's not as mainstream. It's more black and white. You're either Trump or Biden. And so I think I don't know what I think. I really don't know. It's anybody's game. We're over here. We're in Las Vegas. If you guys are just tuning in, I just decided to go live because I wanted to check out a polling place. We're at a polling place over here on the west side of town. It's not real busy. This one, I bet you could get in and out of here in less than a half hour. That's just a guess. But they had the primaries over here as well. The primaries, my God, the lines were ridiculous for voting over here. There was hours and hours. And Las Vegas has like over 120 locations where you could vote today, so that helps. I mean, you have there's a lot of locations, so that's a good thing. So anyway, yeah, let me know, guys, what you think. People are out, people are voting. I see people wearing their masks. I got this mask right here I can wear if I want to get out and check it out. But I already voted. I did the mail-in thing. You know, it's just too easy. I did that like as soon as I got that thing in the mail. I'm like, send it off, whatever. It is what it is. And I don't know. I don't know who's going to win. It's like, so over here in Vegas, by the way, if you're looking at sports betting and all that stuff, like you can bet also. I don't know, not necessarily. I don't know what the casinos if you can bet, but I did some looking at what the lines were, online sports books and this and that. It was like Trump was like plus 180, I think. So it means if you bet $100, you're going to get 180 profit. So it has Trump as an underdog, a little bit less than 2-1. So if you wanted to win $100 profit and you were going to bet on Biden, you had to put up 180 bucks and they'd give you back 280 if you won, you know, if Biden won. So you'd get 100 profit. So it has Biden as the favorite. And yeah, there's different odds in different places and there's different predictions in different polls, but that was just a couple of them that I saw was averaging around 2-1. That was like a couple nights ago. So I don't know about today. Everything changes on the fly. It's weird the way voting goes in the U.S., right? The popular vote doesn't matter. They've already said it's pretty solid, it's pretty strong that Biden will win the popular vote, just like Hillary Clinton did back in 2016. But she lost the presidency, obviously, because the electoral votes, you know, state by state is what it has to add up to 270. So, you know, you could win popular vote still and lose if you win in the right state. So it's weird. It's a weird system. It is what it is. You know, what do you guys think? Should it just be popular vote? Should it just be whoever has the most votes wins? Or do you like the electoral system? I don't know. I don't know if it's what's more fair or what's not fair. I'm just ranting right now, man. I'm just rambling. It's nervous time. It's election day. Everybody's out here. Let's see. I don't know. Like, let's see. I don't know. We got a question here. Is the governor up for election? I don't know. Of course, right? Sisolak, you know, the governor of Las Vegas. He's pretty controversial as well. He's a Democrat. It's controversial because he's pretty strict on the mask laws. He's pretty strict on you know, when we went into lockdown on the business. Him and the mayor had a pretty big fight. Back and forth. The mayor was all for like, hey, full blast, keep everything open. You're killing our economy. What's wrong with you? And Sisolak was like, people are dying. Our hospitals are slammed. We can't do that. And they do not like each other from what I understand. From what I've seen online, those two, the mayor of Las Vegas and the governor of Nevada, Sisolak, they're complete opposites. I mean, I think it's kind of funny when you listen to both of them talk, but yeah, Sisolak, he had the lockdown on casinos for a long time, and then the mayor was pissed off about that. She said, "This is ridiculous. You're killing our economy." But let's see. JT says the most votes should win. The most votes should win it. I kind of go with that. I like that. Not bad, right? This whole thing where the more you get it complicated, the less simple it is. The more controversy and the more agitated people get. Like, no, we had more votes. We should win. No, you don't win because these states over here, they have more electoral votes. They flipped it a little bit. They won. So, but right now everything's open. Pretty much everything's open in Las Vegas. Everything is normal except for you need to wear masks, right? You need to wear your mask if you're out. You're supposed to anyway, even inside, outside. I see people voting over here. They got their masks on, even though they're outside. Personally, like when I'm outside, if I'm away from people, I don't wear my mask. If I'm down on the strip and I'm outside, I wear my mask out of respect for people, and you know, that's the law. So I try to wear my mask when I'm doing that. In the casinos and in the restaurants, I'm like, you have to wear a mask over here. You're supposed to anyway. Um, that's just the law. I just try to respect it. Outside on a walk by myself, I don't. I bring one with me, but I don't have it on 24/7 if I'm outside and I'm outdoors and it's well ventilated. But I hope we don't go into another lockdown. That'll suck. I think the best way around this thing is not to do a super massive tight lockdown. Like, okay, look, if the hospitals and the people are literally falling out the doors and the windows of the hospital, dying, and it's just atrocious. Fine, you got to do something about it because you don't want our hospital workers to go through that hell. You have to do a lockdown for a while until the hospital occupancy goes down a little bit, right? But if the hospitals are managing, I just say if you're worried and your numbers are going up and the virus is going up and all that, make a little bit more of a strict rule with the masks. Maybe that'll help. But shutting down the businesses just kills it. You know, the bars over here got killed. The restaurants got killed. All those things got shut down for a long time, for several months, and people being out of work and the unemployment system wasn't working too great. You know, it was lagging over here for like a while before people were getting their money. So I don't know how it is everywhere else, but you know, Las Vegas, it's so tourist based, it's so travel based. We need a lot of it is we need people here on conferences and conventions. That's one thing that is different. Conventions, trade shows, not happening right now. All that stuff is shut down. Here comes a USPS guy. Man, I heard something about that on the news today saying, oh, there's lots of them here. Oh, there's lots of them here. Let me see. See if I can show you guys. I don't know. Let me see. My phone is burning up because of the, let's see, hold on. Trying to give you guys a different view here. Hang on a second. Yeah, see, like way over there. I don't know if you could see. I'm using some broadcast software that doesn't let me zoom in. But there you got USPS. You got a bunch of USPS leaving over there, carrying those ballots out, transporting them. Look at all this action back here. If you guys can see it live. You got all these postal guys back here. I recognize one of those dudes. I think he delivers a mail at my place. Picking up those ballots and moving them. And then we're at this library. Way over there is all the people voting. I'm just kicking it in the parking lot right here. Let me switch back to the view here. Now, be patient with me. I'm using this software that I haven't used before, guys, to go live. So I don't know if you could see what I was showing you, but this is the post office back here. All these postal cars are over here. They're doing their thing with the ballots. Loaded up. And the voting's going on right over there. I'll give you a shot at that when we head out of here. But so it's 2:35 over here right now. Let's see. Switch back over here. All right. Hopefully that's working. I haven't used this software before, so I got this new service. I'll show you guys in the next video. I'll put a link to that in the next video. But I got this new service that lets me live stream, even though we're under 1,000 subscribers on the channel. By the way, click subscribe if you're not a subscriber. That would help me out big time. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. But I'm using this software that lets you live stream. Haven't used it before, so I'm still learning the ins and outs of it. It's pretty cool. It's a paid service. There's a free version you can use, but then they put their watermarks all over it. So this is the paid version of it. But just watching people. The people are filing in. The people are filing in and voting here. So let me see. It's JTM. I don't write or tear anything up, but you're a Raiders fan. What's up with that? Man, we got the Raiders out here. That's funny. I have to lift my glasses to read these things. Flipping through the comments. Man, I don't know. It's like, it feels weird. Everything feels weird today. It's like, this is a crazy day. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna stay up all night. I don't know. I'm gonna try to stay up all night, watch everything, see what's going on. Got all these people coming through behind me that are coming back in for voting. I can't sleep. I don't know. It's just crazy. I want to see what happens with this stuff. I'm a fiend. I'm an addict. I'm addicted to see what happens with all this stuff tonight. Watching the news, but thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I seriously do appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, yo, JT, it's cool that you're out here in Vegas. Moved out here to Vegas now. I think I forgot that I was going to check out my video when I moved out here. I seriously don't even know when I moved here. Time goes so fast. It's gross. I moved out here from Southern California in I think it was I know it was around July, but I think it was 2016. I might even be wrong on that. I think it was 2016. I did a video when I was leaving OC, and it was a weird feeling when I was just leaving. I lived my whole life in Orange County, California, and I packed everything up and said, I'm out of here. I'm moving to Vegas. Everything's too expensive out here in Cali. I'm moving to Vegas. I wanted to be playing poker. My goal was to move out here and play poker for at least half my income, and then play a little bit of poker. Don't have a bankroll. Got a job. Quit the job. Started doing Uber and stuff full time, and just doing side gigs, trying to sell things online. Just still winging it out here. That's the name of the channel is Escape Your Cubicle, because I worked in a cubicle for 10 years before I got laid off. A job that I hated. Well, no, I actually didn't hate it, but I was just sitting there doing spreadsheets all day long. It was in Excel. My eyes hurt. I'd get headaches. I would do Excel for 8 hours a day for 10 years. And I said, I got to get out of the cubicle. And then when I got laid off, I said, this is ridiculous. I don't want to do this anymore. I started doing YouTube in Southern California, not YouTube, Uber in Southern California. Started a YouTube channel, and here we are. Now we're in Vegas, and I like it out here. The weather's getting awesome right now. It's 69 degrees. It's 79 degrees outside. That's warm for November. Usually we're cooler by now, but it's pretty nice. Everything's cheaper out here. We got lots of casinos. We can film stuff in some of the casinos. We can have fun. We can, there's no shortage of things to do in Vegas, right? I'll be playing more poker soon. I want to get back out there into the poker rooms and start playing some poker on a regular basis. But I'm not exactly sure about the virus thing. Sitting in a confined area with a bunch of people for 8 hours, I might have had the virus. There's a video on my channel where I'm pretty sure I had the virus because I was sick for 5 weeks. I had headaches. I had the chest pain. I had the cough. And I don't get sick that much, hardly at all. It wasn't the flu. I was dizzy. It was just overall super nasty. And it was March 15th to around mid-April that I was sick this year. So, and being an Uber driver, I was driving people. I was talking to them. I had people in my back seat from Italy when this thing was blowing up in Europe. Okay, I had people from abroad. I was full-time. I'm pretty sure I probably had it. But then I went and got the antibody test, and they said you're negative for that. But they said, word of caution, that thing's not 100% accurate, and your antibodies might have wore off because I took that antibody test a few months after I was sick. So I don't know. I don't know if I was. I don't know if I had it or not, but I think I did because of the way these symptoms were. Anyway, guys, I'm super ranting here. I don't want to be on here just ranting and free-flowing all day long, but just wanted to say what's up. Keep it cool. Have an awesome election night. You guys having any election parties and all that? Now, the fever factor was you know how you feel when you have a fever? You know the feeling. It's super distinct. You feel feverish. You feel sluggish. you can't even think straight. So I couldn't even think like totally clearly. I was kind of zonked out, but I would wake up at like 10 in the morning. By 3 in the afternoon, I would watch the clock and it would almost be like clockwork. I would start to feel miserable either between 2 or between 3 and 4, to where I couldn't feel like I could do anything. The lethargic feeling where I felt like I'd stayed up for 50 hours straight or something, even though I had just slept 12 hours. And I woke up and I was okay for the first 4 hours of the day. And then I would feel so miserable in the afternoon and evening through the night. Now, I took my temperature a few times. It was never high, but here's what's weird. It was low. Like I tested out at like 95 something a couple times when I was doing my temperature. And I talked to a doctor and he said, that means you could have been septic. And I'm not a doctor. I don't know all these terms. I don't know what all this stuff means, but he said you could have had the infection going on, and it could have been that you were septic, and it's almost the opposite of a fever. Your body temperature drops. I don't know. It was, but the fever of the feeling of the fever was there, where I was dizzy. I was just out of it. I didn't feel like moving. Like I got a couple cats. I had to get up and get the cat box, dude, and get them food. I didn't even want to. I'm like, no, leave me alone. I was like, I got up once and I got dizzy and almost fell down, and I went back right back on the couch. So, but what the weirdest thing of this was this lasted for over 4 weeks. I started to feel better in the 3rd week. Then I got bad again for a week because I thought I was over it. And then it came back, and then it was going on again in the 5th week. And I was like, what the hell? And then finally it went away after 5 weeks. I've never been sick like that. The flu hits me hard in December. This was March. Never been sick in that time of year. The flu usually hits me hard in December if I don't get a flu shot. Now I get a flu shot every year, and I've been good since I've been getting a flu shot. But anyway, when I get that flu, it's like 4 days, and then it's gone. It's done. I'm better. I feel great. You know, you're on the toilet the whole time. You're puking and all that good stuff. This thing gave me all the symptoms of the flu, all of them. You know, I won't give you the details, but it was just nasty, and it went on and on and on and on. So I don't know of any normal sickness that's like that. So I think I had it. So I think I'm good. So like part of me says, dude, get in the poker room, get over there and play some poker. You could be playing poker full time right now because you're not doing your Uber. And I want to, and I'm going to soon, but I don't know. I'm just waiting to see what's going on. Watching the numbers are going up. Like all the people are getting sick. You know, the numbers are getting worse supposedly over here. So it's like, man, if you made it this far, it would suck to go out and hang out around people and start playing poker full time and all that, and then get seriously sick if I didn't have it back then. I don't. So I'm like, being the safe thing is to wait until you get like a shot, a vaccine that you feel more confident that you're good to go, right? That's what I'm thinking anyway. Yeah, Red Rock Poker Room, exactly. Red Rock Poker Room is pretty close by. It's fun. The thing that's cool with Red Rock Poker Room too is now they just started. They have a lot of promotions. I looked at the board. I was in there the other day and I looked up at the board. They got a lot of good promotions going. They got the jumbo jackpot going. They used to do that years ago, where it's like a super bad beat, right? If you get quad queens or better, I think it's quad queens or better beaten, then it's like a 6-figure jumbo jackpot. I think. I didn't look at the details, but that's what it used to be. That's what it used to be. They run all kinds of promotions. They run straight flush promotions. I hit lots of their quad floppers, which is pretty cool, dude. On any of the different denomination poker, no limit or limit, if you get a like pocket eights, pocket anything, right? And those two more of those flop, you get $500 on certain days. It used to be like I don't want to quote it right now on the video because I'll be wrong because they change it around sometimes. But it's like Saturday, Thursday, something. It's like 3 days a week, right? If you flop 4 of a kind, has to be on the flop, $500 no matter what. No matter what, you get $500. So I hit that 3 times, and I wasn't even playing that much, so that was cool. But they got lots of promotions. They got that jumbo jackpot back. I want to play that. But that's it, man. Guys, listen, stay safe. Hopefully everything turns out good. We don't know. We don't know. Whatever happens, happens. Whoever you're pulling for, if they don't make it, hopefully, you know, it's not going to be the end of the world. I don't know. It's just it's a weird time. It's a historic day. It's a historic day. So that's why I said I have to make a video. I have to do this. Let's go do a drive-by over here. These people vote. Let's take a look. Let's check it out. My next video, I'll upload a video soon. I'm probably going to be in the casino playing something, play some video poker or something. So click subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, because then you'll get notified. You'll see the next time when I upload a video. It's going to be something to do with playing something in the casino, because it's been a while since I've been in there gambling. Got to get in there and play something. The machines, it's easy because you can get in, you can do your thing, you can be separated, you can play. Get in there in the morning, it's like nobody there. It's like a ghost town. So that's what I usually do. Play something, play some video poker or something, or some slots, and then I get out of there. But yeah, I want to get into that poker room again soon. That's fun. I missed that. Last time I played poker was a tournament back in March, and I didn't cash, but I played in a tournament down on the Strip, and I said this is probably the last time I'm going to play poker for a while, because I knew that lockdown was coming before it came. So thanks for watching. I'm going to switch the video. I'm going to switch the screen here so you guys can see what's going on. Let's see. Let's go take a look at the let's go see people voting. And it's bright. There's the sun out there. It's freaking November, Vegas. Come on, why? It's got to cool down here. Well, it says it's almost 80 degrees. It's 79 degrees. Sorry about the beep. When they made the Prius, they thought they were making like a school bus or something. So when you put it in reverse, it always beeps. Look at dude with his Rolls Royce. What is that, a Phantom? When I was a kid, I always dreamed about I was going to have a Rolls Royce. You could buy them on that Mecum auctions for like 80 grand. I see some sweet Rolls Royces for like 80 grand. Look at this guy, though. Nice. Very nice. That's a little older one, but those are still nice, man. I love the Rolls. Lots of Rolls on the west side of town, actually, believe it or not. Here we are. People voting. 3 o'clock. Polls are closed on the East Coast, I'm sure, already. I don't know what's going on. Here you got people voting. Let's take a look. The line is small, though, dude. This is good. All right. So for me, like, yeah, I'm just gonna kick it at home. Not gonna go out. I'm afraid of. I think stuff might get a little crazy tonight, especially if we get final results. Not final results, but if we get projected results of one way or the other, no matter who wins. I don't want to be on the Strip if stuff gets like, there's like nonsense going on and craziness going on. I don't need to be down in that stuff. I still think I might be down there for New Year's, though. I used to go to the Strip on New Year's all the time back in the old days. And I haven't done that in a few years. So if I could live stream you guys some New Year's Eve action from the Las Vegas Strip, that'd be kind of cool. So I got to make sure I'm masked up nicely. Got the mask action going for that, but because no doubt it's going to be super crowded down there on the Strip of New Year's. That's not going to hold anybody back. The virus is going to stop people coming to Vegas for New Year's. That's a fact. You're going to see some craziness down here for New Year's Eve. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go back and put the TV on, get a few drinks going, and see what's going on with tonight. Everybody stay safe. Don't panic. Don't freak out no matter what. No matter if your guy wins or loses. Have a good, safe night, and I'll see you again soon.